College is back in session, and my summer of wrestling may be over, but yet there is no rest for a simple man, a lifelong fan like me when it comes to wrestling. Now I'm just further mentally challenged in both wrestling and life, as school and work have lost me now 15 hours of leisure time. But I'll be danged if I stop enjoying wrestling, and there's a lot to look forward to. Hello there, everyone. Well, I'm just a simple man, and my name is Noah Foster. Welcome to this simple channel update for the fall of wrestling. The summer wrestling may be over. It was extremely fun with everything from NXT TakeOver Toronto 2 to Ring of Honor Summer Supercard, WWE SummerSlam, and so much more in the G1 Climax. But there's so much to look forward to now in wrestling's fall. So let me just go ahead and give you a few brief details of what you can expect from this channel going forward. First off, though, thank you to everybody who has been with me so far on this incredible fun journey. To all 88 that subscribed and the near 4,000 views I have on this channel. Greatly appreciate it. It's been an insane time. New shirts, new pictures, new chair, new stuff, maybe a new camera, and mic, just the bare basics to start off with. But besides all that, let's go ahead and talk about what else you can expect from Wrestling's Fall this year on my YouTube channel. As you all know, New Japan Pro Wrestling, it is my bread and butter. It is my number one, and there's a lot to look forward to. But starting off, you gotta talk about the Road to Destruction. The Road to Destruction, of course, covering the Young Lion Cup, where we will see now which prominent young lion will get some wins and take this little prestigious tournament as we see who grows from a young lion to a future NJPW professional wrestler. You figure about so many people that's come from this, including Jushin Thunder Liger, Jay White, Kazuchika Okada, and so much more. And all the potential we see in the likes of Carl Frederick, Sotra Umino, Ren Narita, and so much more. LA Dojo, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and of course the Fale Dojo. They all collide here, and I'm sure Hiroki Go is going to be watching very closely too, as we see who takes this tournament over the course of this month. If time permits, maybe I'll do a simple coverage on this, but I know it starts this week, so I figure I'll just go straight out and say simple as that. I am going with either Ren Narita or Shota Umino to me, I believe can win this. If I have to pick one to win, I am actually going to go with Shota Umino. A couple of my friends have already given me their takes, figuring that Carl Fredericks could take the whole thing. What do you all think? Download a bracket and let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Throughout the month, I might do simple takes. We'll see what time allows. But besides all that, we got that during the Road of Destruction, we also have factors and matches and dates and events that could determine our Wrestle Kingdom 14 main event, as both the IWGP Heavyweight Champion and the G1 Climax contract holder, they will be in action defending both their titles and contracts during the course of the fall. All the way through the Road to Tokyo Dome, to New Japan Road, to of course right now even the Road to Destruction. And stay tuned because I will be doing full-length predictions on all three special main Road to Destructions events that are taking place at Beipu, Kobe, and Kagoshima. Beipu is going to be headlined, of course, by the new British heavyweight champion Hiroshi Tanahashi, defending his title, his first defense against, who else? Zack Sabre Jr. Will he get the title back? Only time will tell. We'll also have, of course, some premier tag matches, including Evil and Naito versus Chase and Jay. You know the story around this match is centered, of course, around Jay White and Naito, who are going to challenge each other for Naito's IWGP Intercontinental title. We also are going to have Yoshihashi and Tomohiro Ishii versus God. Could this potentially be a tag team title match in the making? We'll see depending on who wins. But following that, our next event, Destruction in Kagoshima. Apologies if I butchered that name. We are going to get that headlined by an IWGP Junior Tag Team Heavyweight Championship match. The Birds of Prey, Ospreay and Eagles, who beat the champs at New Japan Wrestling World Quest, versus the current champs, ELB and Taiji Mori. Can they get the titles? We'll see. We also have, of course, premier tag matches featuring Rocky, Okada, and Goto versus Bushi, Takagi, and Sanada. A lot can go on here, as we know the feud between Rocky and Bushi. Rocky can't stand Bushi. We know Okada's going to defend his title against Sanada. We also know Goto, is going to have another G1 rematch against the Dragon Shingo Takagi. That is going to be one hell of a hard-hitting match, and I can't wait. And of course, this night is going to be premiered, main evented by the winner of G1 Climax, the Golden Star Kota Ibushi, defending his IWGP Heavyweight Championship right to challenge briefcase contract against the new Never Openweight Champion, Kenta. Because Kenta beat him during the G1. Can Kenta beat him? We'll see. And then our last Destruction event is, of course, as we continue down the road to Destruction and the Young Lion Tag League, it's Kobe. Now, I literally just got done watching this week's free match. You know what it was. Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Kazuchika Okada, where we saw the new era becoming to fruition as Jay White and Gato became a thing. Boy, was that a moment in the making. But besides that, this night though, 1 year in the making, we're going to have matches that are going to be highlighted by Goto versus Takagi, G1 rematch. We're also going to have Evil and Naito versus Kojiro, the Tokyo Pimp, and Jay White as we prepare for, that takes place the prior night. This night is actually going to be headlined by Tetsuya Naito versus Jay White for the Intercontinental title. And I cannot wait to see that match as Jay White, once again, tries to bring a new era from a different take. We'll see what happens. As you all know, the Road to Destruction, the Road to Tokyo Dome, New Japan Road, and so much more can change the outlook of the Wrestle Kingdom main event. Is Kota going to still be in it? Is Okada still be champion? Are we going to get Okada versus Minoru again? I personally hope so. Only time will tell. But as we move on from there, you know me. I'm not just about New Japan Pro Wrestling. I am also about much more. But going forward, I also look forward to King of Pro Wrestling, where of course we will see Okada versus Sanada for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship 2. Because again, Sanada beat Okada in the G1 Climax. Can Okada win this time? We'll see. He seems virtually unstoppable, but he certainly isn't unbeatable. But you know me, I'm also about so much more as we continue this road to destruction into so much more. But of course, following all that, you know I also am about Ring of Honor, and stay tuned, I will be doing predictions on, of course, the premier pay-per-view they do every year, Death Before Dishonor, as we prepare to figure out who will be the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion as we look forward to Final Battle, where they are now going to start a Final Battle number 1 contenders tournament to determine who will face the current champ, as of time of recording, Matt Taven, for his title at Final Battle. Although Matt Taven vs. Roos might change things up. We'll see when that match comes to fruition. It could happen at Death Before Dishonor. We'll see. But of course, there's so much more to think about. This is the best time for fans in wrestling. Then, now, and forever. And for new ones to come. We have a war on our hands, people. The Wednesday Night War is coming. Next month in October initiates AEW vs. NXT. Let me just put my line in the sand right now. I will be watching AEW Live and NXT the prior day on the WWE Network. So with that being said, I look forward to AEW on TNT. And stay tuned, I will be doing an AEW preview on the first night. Predicting, talking about everything that's come up to this night, and my outlook and thoughts of what we could expect, in my opinion, from that first night, October 2nd. Where we will see so much. But of course, I'm going to keep watching NXT because Adam Cole, baby, my favorite thing going in WWE. Undisputed Era. And that is undisputed. But of course, besides that, we got October 2nd. There's a lot of history going to be made there, and I will be doing predictions on that night. So far, we got Cody versus Sammy Guevara. We got Kenny Young Bucks versus the inaugural AEW World Champ Chris Jericho and 2 partners of his choosing, although I got a pretty good idea of who those 2 are. We also have Jon Moxley. Appearance pending. I really hope he's okay after the staph infection heals. That is no joke, people. He may not be here that night because of that, but I do hope he does come back. And also, of course, we have crowning the AEW inaugural Women's Champion between Rico and Nyla Rose. So I look forward to that as well. But besides all that, I also look at Impact Wrestling, so stay tuned. I'll be doing predictions this fall, of course, on Bound for Glory. And maybe I'll even start doing a series called Impact's Impact, where I might recap some of my favorite moments from Impact. We'll see. And as always, you know me, support NoDQ. They're the reason I'm in YouTube. Forever indebted to Aaron Riff. So keep following them on my social media platforms. You know I'm going to continue my series, 205 Live Mass, at the heart of my channel, but also it'll be in co-op with NoDQ.com every week. And I will be doing, of course, WWE predictions on Clash of Champions and so much more, including Survivor Series, TLC, and Hell in a Cell with NoDQ and my fellow people in NXT. So with that, those are just a few things you can look forward to. Briefly summarizing up my wrestling's fall. There's going to be obviously a whole lot more. I plan to do more indie views on my independent promotion here because I support independent wrestling. Support independent wrestling, folks. Extreme Chaos Wrestling, and I do plan on going to Extreme 5 next month. So stay tuned for predictions on that as well. I might also do some other stuff. I recently started looking at the showcase that WrestleTalk's doing. It's pretty cool in my opinion. I might start something like that. I know my friends are doing their own thing in Indie Force. I look forward to maybe taking part in that, so stay tuned for that. And we'll see what else this fall brings. Original content, live streams, Q&As, a simple chat where I just rant about wrestling or give my own simple summary of what I've seen in a week. We'll see. I got a lot of plans for my channel, especially considering now I'm almost at my 1 year anniversary, and who knows, I might do a live stream during that. So with that being said, thank you for all who's followed me, and if you want to know more about me, know this, if this is especially your first time hearing this, I'm just a simple man, and if you haven't figured it out by now, I am a lifelong fan of wrestling. So if you want to follow me and talk anything wrestling, WWE, AEW, NXT, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Impact Wrestling, Ring of Honor, Independent Wrestling, support independent wrestling, folks, and so much more, look me up on Twitter. NoDQ.com/Noah takes my Twitter page. It's nothing but diplomacy and honest, simple opinions from me. So challenge me, ask me a question, or just have a chat with me. I love talking to people about wrestling. Also, follow my simple YouTube channel here, youtube.com/user/NoahFoster210. You'll find all sorts of recaps, reviews, simple takes, simple summaries, so much more. New content coming as well. Weekends primarily because I'm in college. On this channel as well, and at the heart of it, of course, my series 205 Live Matters that reviews the 205 Live brand, respects and talks about cruiserweight wrestling, then, now, forever, every week, usually with my best friend, co-host, The Holiday Chris Mace. Go follow him on social media too. And like I said earlier, support NoDQ. They're the reason I'm in YouTube. Buy a shirt. I have a shirt. NoDQ.com/shirts or merch. There's like 2 different websites, and there's so much you can buy. Follow my social media platforms. Make a friend, make an enemy, troll, the troll slayer, self-proclaimed, NoDQ's own virtue, if you dare. There's a comment section and everything. Your opinions matter on the official website. So go make a friend or make an enemy, like I said. And there's polls, columns, memes, gifts, reviews, sexy female pics. You name it, it's there. It's wrestling. Ooh, lighting change. Then, now, and forever. We're primarily WWE, but we're invading with AEW. And as always, oh, I almost forgot. I always forget this sometimes. So much, so much has grown from this year. Follow my Facebook group too. #205Live Matters that talks about and respects cruiserweight wrestling, then, now, and forever. And as always, I'd like to close why my lighting has changed. Sorry about that. Support your wrestling outlets, but big and small, and let's keep growing this incredible, diverse wrestling community together. Simple as that. I got to prepare for college tomorrow, and I'm coming off this great weekend of wrestling that concluded my summer of wrestling. If I were to pick my top 3 matches from this past weekend, after watching NXT UK TakeOver Cardiff, AEW All Out, and New Japan Pro Wrestling Request, it would be these 3 matches in this order. Tyler Bate vs. Walter for the NXT UK Championship. Minoru Suzuki vs. Kazuchika Okada, IWGP Heavyweight Championship. And from AEW All Out, I think my top match was actually Young Bucks vs. Lucha Bros for the Triple Young Escalada de la Muerte match for those tag team titles. As I said, I watch wrestling pretty much every day, and now I have unlimited data, and the only reason I bought unlimited data is because I'm taking like 6 bucks every day to keep up with wrestling. But you know me, subtle as such, I'll try and keep up with WWE main roster as well. There's hope for it, I think, in the future. So we'll see what happens. With that, like I said, support raise out big and small. Let's keep growing this wrestling community together. Simple as that. With that, thank you so much for hearing me. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, comment, tell a friend. Let me know in the comments down below what sort of stuff you would like from this channel. What sort of wrestling you think I should look into or cover. I love learning. I love wrestling. And I love interacting with the community. That's all I'm about. Wrestling. It's not about me. It's about wrestling. Simple as that. Like I said, there'll be new equipment I'm planning on getting. Maybe some more shirts. I definitely plan on putting up some different pictures that you can see. So we'll see what happens. But until the next video, enjoy life, enjoy wrestling, take care of your families. Tomorrow's never guaranteed. Make the most out of every day. Survive and fight depression. Conquer stress in your life. And until next time, whether here on YouTube, NoDQ, or in the Twitterverse, everybody, happy Labor Day. Have a nice day.